Today marks the anniversary of 9/11, and I want to share some thoughts. Mornings with Mark. I'm Mark Hunter. Regarding 9/11 and where we find ourselves today in the midst of the COVID pandemic, social change, political campaigns, economic pressures, and everything else. I still remember the morning of 9/11. I had just returned home for a brief moment, having had breakfast with a few individuals and finding my wife glued to the TV as she was getting the kids off to school, and watching what was happening. And I remember seeing live on television that second plane crashing into the second tower. It hit home because even though we live in Omaha, at the time we lived in Omaha, we had really recently moved here from New Jersey. The Twin Towers were a place I had been many, many times for many meetings. Windows on the World, the restaurant, the observation deck. It was always a place that could go. In fact, it held a special place in our heart because actually it was kind of funny, this dates us. It was a payphone in the Marriott Hotel in the base of the World Trade Center where we found out that we were expecting our first child. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So roots go deep in the New York tri-state area. Although I didn't have any personal friends that were lost, I had a number of business acquaintances who I knew distantly that perished, families lost. And coming out of that, the world was shaken. We were shaken. Air travel, of course, stopped. So many things stopped, so many things. And we really questioned whether or not life would ever be the same again. We questioned whether or not we'd fly. We'd question whether or not we would travel to a big city. We questioned anybody who we didn't know of, being just like us. And you know what's interesting? We came through 9/11. We came back. We became stronger as a nation. We became stronger as a people. We really came through that, just as our ancestors did, just as generations before us came through Pearl Harbor, and before that, the Depression. Here we are in the midst of COVID, social change, Black Lives Matter, economic pressure, political turmoil. And people are questioning whether or not we will ever be the same again. We will. We will. We are incredibly awesome individuals. We make up the United States of America. I'm proud of my country. I am proud of my country. Have we made mistakes? Sure, we've made mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But you know what? We're getting there. And what is it all about? It's about making it happen. It's about not allowing situations to define us, but rather allowing situations to shape us for the better. That's how I look at the situations we're in now, just like we did back with 9/11. Air travel came back, everything came back. It was amazing. Sure, a few changes, a few wiggles, but you know what? Really, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that big of a deal. Really think about it. Same here with this, COVID. Same here with all the other pressures. Don't allow situations to define you, but rather have situations shape you for the better. That's how you'll succeed. That's how we'll succeed. That's what I'm looking forward to right now. I'm saying, how do I use these situations we're in to learn from and to improve upon? I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. This is Mornings with Mark on a very unusual morning, the anniversary of 9/11. Take care.